kids
We
these days,
we are
they
not.
swear like
Yes,
a motherfucker.
yeah, they do actually, because a lot of parents do not care, or they wait for
Mm-hmm.
them to be away from their parents, and then they just begin swearing like crazy. But that's what I'm saying. We're not family friendly. Because if anything else, I definitely take up 50% of the swears that happen on this show. Also, that we're streaming now. Like, how is everyone doing? No one's sick, right?
I think Sabrina might be.
Okay, so we're just laying for the
The
swear
D
for
and
him.
D stream session.
It's talking to his
It's
sister.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna crank it up by a decimal. Just in case, just in case. Either way, yeah, that works out fine. So there's a new. I've made a new sign because I feel like it's not clear about when we stream. And to be fair, we really did miss it by technically an hour our time, but that was my fault. I did not set up that well very much too early. But other than that, last time on D&D, one of the party members was attacked by some form of mercenary group, some form of assassin into a mercenary group that was solely focused on him until Zed interfered. That's right, Zedek defended his comrade in arms with furious intent to kill. No one ended up dying, but I will say Strider did get injured. Uh, Jaeger returns. Also, as a note, because of last episode, I believe it is the same day. Or if I did a passage of time, I'll say that it's happening within that time span. I give you guys the final answer on that episode 13, but it's whatever. But yeah, Jaeger has returned with Solomon. And this is like, we're going to begin it during the conversation of him kind of. I'll give you guys the cliff notes. Telling the group that he has found a ship. There's not really any other ships around that can take them or is open to taking them. Um, and they seem to be going for a slightly fair price. But he does warn them that it is a party ship in a sense. Or do you want to warn them of that actually, Jaeger?
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
I
go
tried
into that.
warning them that they were kind of weird.
That's weird. But do you tell them it's a party ship? That's the question.
Fuck no. Because then they're not gonna pay the money up front.
We are a party.
Fair point. Fair point. But yeah, this is where we begin the game. You guys are about to basically rest, and but you guys are basically having an open discussion, and if you want to take this vessel or not. I'd say Strider or Zed, do you have anything? Because I'll say the other members of the party are hesitant, but they agree to certain terms because they are not fully here. But I feel like, other than maybe one of them, I don't think that they would disagree in this scenario. So I'd say they're open to, well, they're open to whatever the party is more for. I won't say they agree. I say they will agree to the majority. So, this is really just for Strider and Zed, who were not there for the conversation. Actually, that is a good thing. Zed, I mean, not Zed, Jaeger. What do you actually specify? Oh, hey, Vex, what's going on?
Hmm?
Uh, do you say anything different from the conversation?
Not really. I don't. Uh, Zed doesn't really entirely care.
I mean, if Solomon has technically done everything in his power to inform them about it, I feel like he's done his job. I've done my job.
I have not told them the price.
No.
Oh, well, that's the case. I'll wait for him to tell the price.
I look at him and I wait for him to tell the price because I have also forgotten the price.
And I look back at you.
So this is all.
Okay, you both gave me money. So who gave? So what's the right
You
amount?
paid him. How much did you pay him?
I don't remember. Forgot.
Ah.
Should we go ask them?
No. I believe, because also Jim, I'm totally blanking on that. I believe it was around 70 to 95 gold.
Hmm.
So, party, if you guys have money, it's going to be spent on the trip. If not, then
Don't worry about
we'll
it.
have to
Yeah.
give you a separate passage.
Yeah, like if you guys are up for anting up money, I will say right now that from what I remember, what I have on the notes, it's actually a fair uh, price. It's not like breaking the bank. And if I remember correctly, and I did say this in the last episode, but probably not in the episode prior, but he's willing to pay you if you actually contribute and work on the ship. So he's willing to pay you back some of the money if you assist in the maintenance and the goings on of the ship. If you're willing to work. And yeah, I'll work on the audio. The reason that Zed's actually low is because the reason that Zed's kind of low is because his sister's having who's technically one of our players is not participating today, but she's being pretty loud in the background. And it was suggested amongst the group that like I lower his audio. He should be the only one that's low. So if Solomon and Strider sound low, then I could fix that. Granted, Strider didn't say anything just yet. Uh, so I tweaked the audio slightly. And it says it's peaking for some of them, so I don't know. I'll wait and see how that goes. But yeah, I'd say Zed and Strider. Do you have anything you'd like to add on or ask or have any questions? I'll participate, obviously, by handing out some information because it's been a while since we played the game, a couple weeks in fact, and even then, it was I think a month and a half prior after the session before last, so it's been a very long time. So you guys are completely justified by not remembering too much.
Okay, gotcha. So it's okay to forget everything I haven't up to this point.
No, it's more of like, no, that's not what I meant. I said like I'll assist you by effectively covering all the sides that you don't remember for this session. You don't have to make any rolls or anything like that. It really is just me helping you guys out. Um, wow, this is the bias of our own thing here. But either way,
Mhm.
you guys think
I mean,
about it.
I'll
Hmm?
do work too, so to get at least try to earn some money.
All right. So Zed is kind of on board with working. Strider.
I'll go with the party once.
All right, he's with the idea of this ship. Um, no real counterpoints being brought up. Everyone agrees, and you guys rest for the day. Before everyone takes a complete rest, I'm gonna ask this again. Strider, are you choosing not to let your party know about what happened earlier that day?
Not important.
All right. I am asking to make sure.
Now I want to buy. Now I want to buy caltrops.
Yeah, like you'll visit the. Where would you buy that? Like apparel store? Like I guess you could probably buy it from a smithy since it's just cobbled together metal. But I mean, like I don't know. I'd say you'll get caltrops from somewhere for standard price. You just gotta tell me how much, and you'll buy them for standard price. Considering you're in this town. But yeah, you guys sleep.
The thing is, I don't know how many uses it has because I was looking it up. It's like a gold for a bag of it. I mean, I guess you could pick it up. Buy 3 bags.
Bye bye, black sheep. 3 bags full. But yeah, The next day happens. Does anyone want to do anything before? Does anyone want to pack or get anything before you guys leave? Set sail that day.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Solomon's basically just gonna do his morning routine.
Mhm.
Maybe go walk for a little bit, and then he's gonna come back to the ship.
Would you like to describe your morning routine for those who are not initiated?
Solomon basically would go when he would get to the mirror. He would take off his helmet, start washing his face, and
There
then
you go.
afterwards he would put back his helmet on, go for a jog,
Ah.
and basically do a little bit of cardio before the day really starts.
Mhm.
All right, all right. You do that, and you fate. I'll just keep it in mind for now. You do that. Um, anybody else? I know Strider, you want to get those cow traps.
Okay.
Let's see.
Zed, do you want to take any time out of your busy schedule? What are you doing?
I said I was working. Unless there's like some downtime on the thing.
Working on what?
Whatever's available on the ship. I'm trying to earn some money off of that.
Oh, so you're gonna go to the ship today? I mean, like not
Uh,
today. Right now, like immediately.
what else is there to do?
That's up to you, honestly, for today.
Supplies.
Yeah, it's like you guys are gonna be at sea for more than 11 days, maybe even longer, depending on what happens. So I'd say you definitely should probably consider what supplies you want to bring with you.
Let's see.
And thank you, Jaeger.
I'm just
Did
saying
anyone,
this
You're
is.
welcome.
did anyone distribute rations to the party or no?
I'm just saying this is our last chance to buy an elephant.
Honestly, as far as I know,
Oh,
this is the
good.
first time anyone, like most people in the group, are really taking active initiative and preparing for sale. So I'd say that's definitely a thing you'd want to consider. As far as you see Strider going to a store and Solomon working at. No role necessary. That's just what you know they're doing.
Probably go, I guess. Buy some food for the trip, I guess.
How many food? From where?
10 foods.
10
Right.
foods? Alright.
I want 10
8 more
foods.
foods.
What flavor? What flavor? Food flavor.
We got meat flavored, fruit flavored, and nut flavored.
But do they have food flavor?
Authentic nuts.
It's like we're out of that. We're out of food flavor. Food flavored food. Yeah, sure, that's doable. Jaeger, do you wanna do anything, pack anything, ask or do anything during this time?
Yes, I would probably also go shopping, so I'd probably follow Zurich.
Alright.
Alright.
In a sense, since he's like going in the shopping district.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys go down like this long shopping district of like different booths, stands, and people selling their wares. There is a farmer there selling lots of foods, salted meats, stored up and packaged in a sort of wrap that you guys could take with you for half price of rations, but take the place of rations. Um, and while that's going on, you see, even though you didn't go with them, you do see Strider off to the side buying caltrops.
Ah, so he's at the smithy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I stopped by the smithy.
Alright. You stop by and it is like he's sort of busy talking to Strider at the moment. It's like these are the finest of all caltrops. It's like trying to oversell this basic piece of equipment. Also, from what I understand, oh, that was the potion maker. Never mind. Also, he's like talking about possibly selling another aphrodisiac in the future. That's what you overhear. Um,
I'm so glad I'm buying these before water travel. They'll come in
mm,
handy.
Yes, mermaids. We'll find them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you
They
never know
won't
when a
be.
person's gonna come up and
They
eat your
won't be
calculator.
baby seals.
Oh, yes.
Buys emergency club for baby seal for the deadliest baby seals.
No, it's for the
Uh,
penguins. We all know this.
but yeah, I kind of look around the smithy shop as I wait for him to finish talking with Strider.
You make penguins canon, I will hunt. I will derail the campaign and start hunting them.
Oh, you know, penguins are canon. You just have to find them.
Let me see.
Oh god, I have made a mistake.
Do I still have Drip Penguin here? Where's Drip Penguin?
I have no context.
I'm sorry, the heresy.
It's like drip penguins. Oh dear. But either way.
By the way, context for the audience. Context for the audience. Penguins are evil. That's all I have to say.
Do you want to explain your entire philosophy while I'm like looking? Yeah, you know what? You explain that. You go ahead. You explain that. I'm gonna disappear for a second. Hold on.
I'm gonna be looking for.
Give them the
penguin.
full context.
I know I sent it to. Oh, here we go. Found it.
Well, just so that that everyone knows.
Here you
So,
go, Lewis.
so
Here you go, Lewis.
what the hell?
The essence of evil.
It's a penguin with Drip.
Anyway, we are on not safe for work stream. No, penguins engage in prostitution, adultery. Uh, they assisted suicide. Side. Uh, they form gangs.
You haven't
They
seen Drip Penguin, I'm guessing.
they they also they also well what's the term?
Well, that's a different teacher.
Philandering.
Oh,
Blaze Blue.
uh, oh, Tao
Wait, I'm
Tao is
Blue.
Tao isn't is just explained why he's not here. Anyway,
Oh.
uh, no, it's fine. We're just talking about adultery and prostitution.
I feel like you just have something against. I think his name is.
No, the funny part is everything he's spoken is facts.
Yeah, no, I will stand by that by saying that all these penguin knowledge that he's dropping on you is actually 100% true. You can actually look this up. It was documented by a man who was actually he was doing a study and he was stuck out there for a while. It saw the most horrific shit unimaginable.
Yeah, they also
Yeah, by the way, Lewis, this penguin specifically is called the Emperor. He's a hip hop rapper.
Anyway, they I'm not done with their crimes. They also perform kidnapping, necrophilia, rape. Damn it! What's that term?
To add this channel.
Let me check on it. Vex, how you feel about all this knowledge being dropped at you? Right now, it's just him, and let's see. Who else is here? Yeah, this is Vex, just chilling. So no, it's all right. Keep dropping all that penguin knowledge. we get a consistent 20 views on this. Like,
You can
like
afford
not
to go.
actively, but like during the time of this, when they rewatch this, they're just gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Penguin
Well-
Primes.
Well, if they're rewatching it, then they know. Then they're gonna have the context. Also, I'm convinced that. Also, I'm convinced they know how to fly, and they're just lying to people. They do it in secret.
See, that's the only part where I say he gets into conspiracy theorist territory.
No, they have they have the body, the body structure for flight.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I send him some money. Almost forgot.
I like how like this whole entire conversation to the little text messages going on. They say Vex just pass. What's the context for pass?
Smash or pass?
Oh, he's gonna smash the penguin.
He's gonna smash the penguins. Oh dear. Either way, we took a very long transition away from the game. So, all right. So, how many cow traps do you feel like purchasing? The cow trap. Sorry. Whew. 3 bags? 3 sacks
Yeah.
or 3 bags?
Three bags because that's 3 uses. I think.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That,
I
that's
can
a
pick them up.
Yeah.
I can pick them up, but this is I'm gonna be able to pick them up every time. It's like a
Fair.
gold each. It's a
Fair.
gold each, which seems like a lot for a pieces of metal. But whatever.
Yeah. You want a bucket with that?
Anyway.
Buy 5 cow traps, get a bucket for free.
Get a book.
No, this is not a joke. This is actually what he's asking you.
5 caltrops.
Yeah.
You are the cattle trap. Your goddamn claws.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna get 2 more bags of caltrops.
There we go, my good man. And then you pay basically the equivalent of 5 gold, and you get 5 bags of 20 caltrops. And I keep calling them caltrops, cattle trops.
And I get a
And a
bucket.
whole bucket full of them. Pass on penguin info. All right, well, we just want to let you know. Sometimes the world be deadly out there, man. Either way, you purchase that. That'll be 5 gold out of your inventory. Anything else you want to purchase before I go to the next gentleman? And you turn around, and that gentleman is Jaeger.
Do they have manacles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna debate this. You can ask Jaeger. I'll come back and.
It's all
Give you
right,
my,
man. I'm not allowed to ask those kinds of questions. People just buy the stuff. I just make them. Either way, going over to Jaeger, it's like, how you? And then he sees your mechanical dog walk in, and then he's like, what craftsmanship is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
It's a new craft.
So you're saying it's some kind of Fernandolin magic?
Yes, it
Well,
is a bit of Fernandole magic.
I won't lie. I don't trust it. I'll never trust any form of magic, especially that.
Well, it's a good thing he's under my command.
Oh, so
and
you're
if
the
I
caster.
say yes.
Oh, he's like, I can feel it in my bones. You're a dangerous sort.
Probably not, as I give him a little point.
Ah, don't be casting your devil magic at me. What do you want?
I want to sell every single Pitten that I have, or Pitten. I cannot pronounce it right. I've never learned how to pronounce it. So I kind of just gesture with my hands.
How many? This is
10.
10. All right. So he looks at it and is like, they're not cursed. And he smacks them with a hammer.
They might be.
Okay, well, why would I want to buy cursed objects?
Well, you've already smacked one. It didn't do anything, so it's not cursed.
You just said maybe.
Well, you've confirmed that is not cursed.
He also confirmed that you did devil magic. The dog.
Yes, but the devil dog is just my dog, nothing else.
I'm looking at this from every angle I can, but I'm telling you right now, that is some foul play magic. What is it? It just walks on its own, and it looks like it's made out of tinkles and metal bits and baubles and tinker toy, whatever that is. I'm telling you right now.
Beautiful creature crafted by my own conspiracy of mad magic. Yes, indeed, I know. If you want to take it up to Crossguard. As you can, I do a little badge wave, you know. Crossguard, the group that I'm with, yes.
Oh, you're one of those. Oh, well. I don't know about the philandering, but your money's usually good. So I'll let you slide. But I'll let you know this. I don't buy cursed objects.
Well, it's a good thing these are regular pittance.
As he stares you up and down, his eye bulges out a little bit. And he goes like, I'll have to test it in my magic test. He gets out some tongs, picks it up, and then dunks them in like what seems to be like steaming water. Put it in your hand.
But it's steaming.
Put it in your hand! What do you do?
I'm not anywhere near this, I'm guessing.
It depends. Do you follow him?
I mean, I went to go buy rations, so I don't know.
Alright, so you walk, so you basically were kind of there, you're fully now into the shop, now they, like, Strider has moved to the side, and you come in with basically a bag full of, like, different food items. We'll discuss the price after this. But you see this, basically, Caucasian-looking humanoid, with, grayish, salt and pepper hair, and like a little bulging, like his eyes were regular, but when he's like and starts inspecting him, it kind of almost comes out of the socket as it looks at Jaeger, as he expects him to hold this Pitten that he just dunked in steaming water.
So what you got there?
This is my test, and the test ye may pass. Hold this Pitten with your life. Hold it.
Talking to me now, or
Nah, it's Jaeger.
Okay.
He's addressing you, but staring directly at Jaeger.
See, now how does this test work?
Just take the Pitten.
Yes, but if it burns me and you say it's cursed...
Oh, you expect to be burned!
Maybe. It's hot water.
So says the devil man. Take the Pitten, and then if you pass, I'll take this for standard price. How about that, devil man? He dunks it back in the back in the thing, and then he's hovering it over.
I bet he reset it too. Fudge. Alright, well, nothing to cure wounds couldn't fix. I just let my hand out.
Alright, he drops it. He drops it. It lands
all you
in
hear
your palm. Funny thing, no. Here's the thing. It doesn't hurt at all.
Oh.
So yeah, you do that, and he's like, ah! And then you just like, you get up and like nothing happened. And then the guy is like, all right, deed is done. and then walks over to the behind his desk, and then goes like, "All right, so we're gonna make this out in silver pieces, yeah?" It's like nothing happened.
Huh. I was expecting that to burn. What is your material creepy water made of?
No. That is my secret. The family secret. I tell no one of how I make my craft or how I do what I do. All you need to know, I don't trust witches. No.
A good
Don't
thing
trust
I'm
witches.
more archaic than witch then.
Ah, so you're not devil magic. Ah, I like that.
Oh, I'm an
All right.
arcane user.
Oh, you're a wizard. Okay, understood. See, that's different. I don't like witches. I don't fucks with them. I don't like them. I don't want to deal with them. And I will do anything in my power to keep them away from my shit. So I'm going to let you know right now that this shit is not cursed and you're fine. Don't worry about it. Like, the fact that you assumed it was scalding water is honestly what threw me off. But I know you're in the up and up, Boyle. It's like, yeah, it's a sharp
I'm
young
just still
man.
staring, going like, what the hell am I watching?
It's like he takes all the pittance and then he buys them all. Since you said it was 10, 50 silver pieces. Or,
Yes.
actually, no, it was technically copper pieces, but yeah, you get to keep them. It's like 50 silver pieces he gives you. And then he puts them, and then he puts them in the, he puts them in like a pile, a nice shaped little pile of like, metal objects for reforming. And then, it's like anything else I can do for you.
All right. The world is mine with 50 silver.
Yeah.
What can I buy with 50 silver?
Witch hunter finder general.
Hmm.
Started
What are you selling right now at the moment?
Strider.
Oh, chain is fine. What do you have in your stock right now? I mean, you now know that I am not one of these witches. I am buying regular items, or maybe magical if you have any, but I doubt I can afford it.
Yeah, there's like I have a lot of magical finds, but I'll say it like this: if you return to Foghorn and any time in the future, I might have something for you. You said you're a part of Crossguard. That means that you're some form of philandering, like mercenary adventurer type. You're walking around, stopping problems for a fair price, I assume. Reputation and fame and fortune, all that in sorts. So I'm gonna let you know this right now. Since you're selling pittance, I'm going to assume you don't really have that much on you. And right now my stock is kind of on the short side. But I'll let you know this. I do have a friend who deals in the technical matters. I assume that is with some kind of benefit to machine and magic and all that philandering you be doing. That is not devil magic. And you can go see my friend. He's down by the port. He deals in mechanical isms. He sells, sort of, like, gunpowder, like black powder style weapons. I think you'll find that more there, but again, he's sort of on the expensive side. But he's a fair man. You can go talk to him about that.
GM, we have cannon firearms here, right?
Yes.
You know what? In that case, can I get a bag of ball bearings?
Okay. He goes off to the side. He's like, and I'm sorry for telling you, it's just that there's like, my witch finder is going crazy. Apparently one has entered our town at some point, and I don't trust them.
Oh,
I don't
those
trust them.
vile witches. You never know where they are, and they always like to disguise themselves. I get you.
Your question, can they see your arm waving motions while you talk? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't streamed my actual thing in a very long time, so there's a high chance they can't see anything I'm doing. Unless they're actually watching the stream. It's more for
You're
the
doing arm
audience.
motions too? I'm
Yeah.
doing it too.
It's like that's the only sad bit of streaming like in this format. Granted, I'm improving it every time I do it. I change something, by at least a little bit. And then that's my cat getting his ears cleaned out. Either way, let's see. Wipe sweat from brow. Yes. That's the only one real like in this format. But as I change, like I will do something. Right now I was a little less prepared, but I think next session I'll switch it back so they can see me again. Right now I'm just experimenting because I got the new XCam, and the reason I couldn't stream a few weeks back in that format is because I had difficulties with either Discord or XCam, either or. So as I stream, I'll figure it out. Hell, I was actually gonna add music to the last game, but due to complications where some players could hear it and some couldn't, I might change it to a format where it just like the viewers can hear it, but I feel like that sucks a lot of the vibes of having music actively playing, especially since I just gotten the vibe of actually doing that. But as what else? Yeah, all right. So you buy the ball bearings, which is like a bag of 1,000 ball bearings is just one gold piece.
All right. I'm going to also ask, do you know where I can find flasks of oil?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. I don't have any of that, or at least nothing like of that for sale. Um, I don't think anyone in town effectively sells it. Maybe the potion maker. He dabbles in all those kinds of
Potion maker.
elixirs. Yeah.
I see. You see, I needed to cast my own spell. It's called Death.
Okay, man. You just said you're not philandering with witches and devil magic. What is that?
Oh, no. This isn't. This is purely alchemic. Very arcane still.
All right, but like I said, the potion maker is usually the one. But I didn't see him in the market this morning, so I'd say you probably need to go check his place of residence. He's been. I thought he was up all night, but I didn't fully understand. But visit his place of business, knock on his door, see what happens. I didn't see him in his market this morning. That's all I can tell you.
Ah, okay. Thank you. As I kind of do a little bow. Come on, Zeus, let's go.
All right, you
Alright.
guys leave. Zed, do you buy anything here, or do you just go with Jaeger, Strider as well? Do you just buy the manacles and head out? Both questions.
Yeah, no, but I'll buy them.
All right. It's like for the manacles. Oh yeah.
It's two-
Zed, do you
two
want to
gold.
buy anything?
I bought rations. Other than that, no, not really.
All right. And for the rations, I'm going to say right now that is about, I'd say 3 silver pieces each. How many did you say you bought?
See, 3 silver pieces each.
Yeah. You got them for less price because you bought them from a farmer.
Like 20.
20? Alright. Excuse me. Did not mean to burp into mic. That was my fault. I'm not apologizing past this point. Thank you. Alright, so with that 60 silver pieces.
So I'll just use 6 gold.
Alright, so he takes the 6 gold, and then he gives you all the rations in the bag, in the paper bag. A very large paper bag.
Yes, the size of a backpack.
Yeah, you're just carrying it arm in arm, you're just walking down. Sounds like witchcraft indeed. But he's from Crossguard, and Crossguard usually don't allow the witchcraft, even though it is ran in part by a devil-looking man. He's fought a lot to do that sort of thing, but I'm gonna keep that lore to myself because everyone a part of that conversation has walked away. I'm kind of talking to myself at this point. Hello, is anyone there? It's like the entire store is empty.
It's just like a skull of his old wife.
Oh, I miss you, Vivian. Oh, if that witch didn't take you. Oh. Time for the cleaning. And then that's where we're going to leave that NPC alone. As the man polishes the skull of his dead wife. So as this is going on, for you, Strider.
I have a question. Am I still damaged, or has it been a day?
It has been canonically at least one full day, so I'd say if you want to go back to the inn and or like off to the side and make some stuff, you can. Uh, I'm just letting you know that you also see like Strider, not Strider, Jaeger and Zed go off. Hell witch! Mob time! Get your pitchforks, your torches, lads. He definitely is the person that sells that shit, by the way. Like he's just waiting for the day at which it comes to attack and then like attacks everyone else. It's like, all right, let's get your pitchforks and torches, lads. It's like 50% off. 50% off.
Because that's exactly what a warlock is.
I'm gonna learn mind you guys at this point because you guys are away from him. And I think Jaeger's the only one that kind of remembers to a degree, but probably doesn't remember why. One person in your party is canonically a witch and has revealed it twice.
Yes.
But
They are not here right now.
yeah. And technically, one other person fiddles with items and things that are connected to that sort of thing. I won't go into too much detail because technically, from my memory, he hasn't really brought it up to anyone, so it'd be kind of me spoiling shit. So I'll say right now, you guys walk off. Zed, do you follow anyone, or you just go walk to the ship or to the inn? Zed's in deep thought. But yeah, as a reminder, while he thinks, we stream every Saturday, 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. our time usually. But we started this game like an hour late.
Most of the time.
Partially due to some stuff on my end, and that's my mom laughing in the background. I guess must have been a good joke. All right, I guess Zed's a deep thought. Either way, so yeah, I asked you a question.
What question?
I asked if you were gonna go to the ship or go back to the inn.
Where are you going?
If I was going to take a shit?
To the ship.
No, where are you going?
To the ship. Are you going back to the ship, or are you gonna go to the inn?
Go to a ship and pick a room, I guess.
Alright, so you go to the ship, and I'll get into that at a later time. Strider, you're gonna make a potion, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just trying to remember what everybody's doing. So Jaeger, I feel like for you, yeah, you go walk into the what is like the Yi potion shop over here. And what do?
I knock on the door.
Roll me.
I knock on the door?
Yeah, just roll a flat die. DC 10.
When knocking on the door has become a difficult task. Oof, difficult indeed.
A whole minute has passed. Nothing happens. Do you wish to attempt again or walk away?
Walk away, the door's too difficult.
Alright, where are you gonna go now?
To the ship. Wait, no, to get rations.
Alright, so you go back to Farmer Dale. Farmer Dale is making a killing right now. I just sold about 20 rations to a real shiny looking feller. He was following you around. I guess he's a friend.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna take that non-ominously. Okay, so how much you want? We got
Wait,
meat,
is Farmer...
we got veggie, we got everything. What you want?
That's one hell of an introduction.
Is Farmer Dale the same dude from before?
Nah, different guy. Works actually.
Okay.
I will say this: from his makeup and clothing, you could tell he's from the same district or little area where they do a bunch of farming together. But he's clearly not from the same family or a descendant or any connection.
Okay. Well,
He's actually
Farmer
work.
Dale.
Yeah.
How much do you have for me? I need a lot. We're feeding a ship crew.
All right, all right. My name's Farm Dale, and I'm gonna let you know right now. We are doing a sale right now of 3 silver pieces a ration because we've had such a great harvest season, so we got a lot left over. I just sold a good portion of 20 to the silver fella, like I said months prior. So I say right now we got meat, veggie, and other.
I'm okay with veggie, but the others might want meat. So, alright. I will buy 33 rations. I want 16 meat, 16 veggie, and 1 of the other.
All right, all right. That's 3 silver pieces each, and then he slides it. The other is just wrapped in a package.
If you look at my rations, it's just all meat.
It's like he wraps up the
meat.
meat. Like he cuts off a piece, wraps it up, salts it for you, pats it down, and he has like 3 daughters who are assisting in making the stuff. Also half work. They just start mixing and matching all the stuff, and they all put it in. Would you like us to put it in your bag, or you want paper?
My bag's fine.
All right. Give me minus those amount of. You probably got all the silver pieces for that. But yeah, like hand over the amount of money for that. Minus it from your inventory. Those are the words. And then,
Yes. So we confirmed that it was copper pieces that he gave me before, right?
Nah, I keep it silver pieces.
Okay.
He felt bad for harassing you the way he did, but he is a man of superstition. But it comes from his weird, not so distant past.
No, it makes sense.
Okay, that's weird, but alright.
Alright, yes, I just handed him over the bag and the money.
Alright, so he takes the money. I was like, thank you for your patronage. He puts it in like a wooden box and gives it to one of his daughters. That seems to be like slightly more built than him. And then takes it to the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it's ship time. I head off to the ship.
Alright, you head off to the ship. Vex is on a tirade in chat saying, burn the heretic. Burn. I guess Vex is a pro Witchfinder general. Burn the heretics. But I will say, Strider, so what ingredients are you using? What type of potion are you... Actually, no. It's been a while. Solomon, what are you doing while you're working out? Like you've worked out a pretty decent sweat. You wipe yourself down by by a creek somewhere, not too far away from where it meets the lake. And I don't know if the chat remains when I end this video, but if it doesn't, I'm just letting people know. Vex is one of our viewers. He's going on a tirade in chat right now. He's forming a witch hunt in chat. Ain't that beautiful?
I roll a perception to see if there's any like anti-witch propaganda going around town.
Sure, why not? Roll an investigation check.
Oh.
With a 17, it's not outright, but considering how well versed and well traveled you are, you do notice some anti-witch charms that don't traditionally work, but are based in superstition that they could work. And that's just good enough for these people, as like a house or two has it dangling on their doors or hanging from their windows, like talismans and such. Some anti-ward off dark magic type stuff.
Man, thank God I don't work with witches.
Jokes aside. But yeah, you get all cleaned up, you get all your stuff back on. Is there anything else you wish to do? Like you want
No, he's just basically just at this point he's just relaxing, enjoying. He's gonna enjoy life a little bit because right now, because he paid all his dues, he should be having an easy time. He's working out, and then when he gets on the ship, he's gonna start eating.
Okay. So you're gonna make your shit way to the ship. So I'd say in this order: Zed's first, then Jaeger, then Solomon. Strider, what's your ingredients that you're like? What type of I'd say what type of potion are you trying to make? If you're trying to make something specific, or you're just trying to spitball and make something.
A healing potion.
All right. What ingredients are you using for the healing potion?
What's it called? The heart-shaped herbs.
Mm-hmm.
The herbs in the herbalism kit, like the random herbs that I bought, and then some water.
All right. So you infuse that stuff because you're using the heart-shaped herb as well as the secondary ingredient, like you mentioned. The DC is now a 10, so I'd say roll plus your proficiency. Don't fuck it up. I'm gonna move my stuff so I could see this.
Who's rolling?
Oh, by the way, I was looking at the herbalism kit, and apparently it says that if you just take the time, you don't really need to roll for healing potions.
Well, well, well. Look at this book smarts. Well, right now I'm saying fine, do it. I'm tired. Yeah, he's really trying to. It's like we made this thing so he could not do that, but now he's doing this to me. So now I have to look at him sideways, even though he can't see me right now. All right, so
We can roll. We can roll.
no. Here's what
We
we're
can
gonna.
roll.
Here's what we're gonna do. Just minus the ingredients from your inventory, and then just I'll look at it later. Just give me the page number. Um,
He's making some more high-end bull testicle.
nah, bull testicle is for the
No,
aphrodisiac.
no. Healing potions are the only thing you can make without rolling. Everything else you have to roll.
Fair, but even then, I still stand by what I said. Just give me the page number for it. I'll look it up. But right now, I'd say that I'll let it slide because again, using the heart-shaped herb is one of the ingredients. So I'd say right now, it's like I'll let it slide and say just minus that plus the other ingredients off the list, and then you will gain the standard 2d4 plus 2 healing potion, and it's in a smaller than a palm size thing. I said just give me the page number. Like it would have been easier because
Wait, that's not it. That's not even what I was looking for.
motherfucker, just give me the page number. Uh, either way, you make the standard potion and eventually you head to the ship as well. First one on the ship, Zed. As you enter the ship, like I said, a few episodes prior, it looks like a rickety old ship. Well, from your military background, you can understand that it can still float and it's still maintained, but the planks on there are still old. It's been sailing for quite a long time. As you get on, you see not so old individuals as you see. To remember the name of the creatures, satyr, like a couple of satyrs and a minotaur, uh, doing pretty much light work while there's like one guy on the drums banging away, doom 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 doom, just sort of bashing on the drums. Sounds like something they've been making. I pull us some simple water.
Okay.
And then that's kind of what I mean. It's like there is no hard rules on it, and I'm trying to make it sort of like a deal that we're kind of working out, where it's like you do this and that and this, but there is some lighter rules, but they're spread out either between the books or certain things, and I'd just rather make it easier on us because, not everything's written in stone. There's no alchemist book for D&D, at least for this version of D&D that we are playing. And there are other types of potions and things that basically I know that there's other methods. No, not an alkaline or an alcohol or something that is a normal potion would require for potency. Yeah, it would. It's like potions in media vary from time to time, but I'd say in real life for elixirs, it's like it takes a way longer time and takes a lot of other based ingredients that we do not have. So to just make it more fun, I keep it up to a variety set because we're setting in such a high fantasy-esque world. Oh,
What?
SpaghettiOs. Anyway, so just so we can keep the show going, because there's too many pauses. You see one of them walk up towards you. Somewhat lanky fellow called walks over and says, "Hey, my name's Fester. I'm guessing you're one of the crew of the party that purchased us. I'm guessing." Unless you just walked on the ship, I'd say you gotta get off or pay money, man. I'm just saying. Not trying to be rude, just trying to be polite. It's kind of weird, just walking on everybody's ship.
I stare at him for a second.
I'm just kidding. My name's Fester. He puts out his hands. No one walks on a ship with a full thing of food unless somebody on my ship ordered food. But either way. So my name's Fester. That one over there is named Jade Draugr. That one's Sun Kappa. That one's False Angel. That one's Wild Fawn. And big guy over there is New Minotaur. I'll explain the backstory in time if you want. I clearly know that you're busy, so I'm just going to take this back. I'm going to put it in the kitchen. Is there anything you want to let me know before...
That is mine. I bought it.
Alright, I'll let you hold it. And I'll just take you to where the kitchen is. And as you go down, you see Sun Kappa already, like, kind of putting something, like, on some sort of, I'm trying to remember, like, some form of pseudo grill, with an open flame at the bottom that's sort of cooking, some minced food. None of it meat. It's just all minced, something, but he's grilling it. Seems some kind of vegetation.
Where is my party's rooms?
Alright, come on over here. And he takes you from the kitchen to a side door, and then it leads into a hallway. That leads on, like, from there all the way to, like, the base hatch that goes up with a bunch of stairs. And then it goes down that hallway into a larger sect where it's, like, some doors, connected. And there are about 6 doors lined up. So, alright. So, we have much more areas for people to sleep if they need be. But for the party of, I think it was 8 or so, we have some accommodations. And then most of the rooms kind of already look the same, but are comfortable. Instead of some beds, some of them have hammocks. Well, some of them have flat beds that are just sort of like, have the standard, like, chain that goes up and connects to the wall with a flat surface. And has, like, we're just kind of like, it's against the wall.
I'll take one with bed. My scales tend to pierce beats.
Understood, my friend. And if you want anything, come find me. Any of the other crew members can help you out in any way, but I know this ship like the back of my hand. And if you want to keep those rations, that's fine with me. I'm out. And he walks away.
I take one of the rooms with the beds in it.
All right. It's not a spacious room, but it's not an uncomfortable room.
It is only temporary. I put my bags down.
All right. So you get comfortable. Next person to enter would be Jaeger. You enter the ship. You meet with everyone you've already met with. Is there anything you'd want to explore, or ask, or do while on the ship?
Yes, I look for the captain blind man that I met before. Was he blind? I swear he was blind.
There's a blind man.
Was he not blind? I remember him being blind.
I think
I
there was
remember
like a,
blind man.
I think there is a blind man who's like maybe the helmsman, or maybe he's the guy on the top. I don't know. I just don't.
Actually, yeah, I
remember
think
which one
he was the person that was driving the ship.
I don't know which was which. I gotta look that up. But yeah, you
Yes,
engage with
'cause
conversation.
there was the blind guy who we spoke to. That's why I remember him like specifically. But yes, I go to whoever's in charge. Maybe it's the blind guy, maybe it's not. But I do say I've brought some rations. I know it's an 11-day trip, so I have quite a few.
Oh no, that's actually something I said last. Well, I don't think you saw the episode, but I said it was a very spacious but old ship. So it probably isn't built for the reasons that it was Vex. But yeah, you go and you have a conversation with him. Anything in particular, or you just start up a conversation?
No, yes, I was saying that I ask him where do I put the rations because I did buy some extras for the crew.
Yes. The man explains, or the figure explains. As I go down the main hatch, and it's like if you go off to the right side, you'll find it. There's like a spacious room with two doors in and out of it. You'll find Sun Kappa, I think, down there cooking. I am not completely certain at this very moment, but we will be taking sail as soon as everyone from your party has gained access. We also have information that we have 2 other individuals on the ship. Actually not 2. I think it's maybe more. I'm not very certain. You might want to talk to Fester about it, maybe. I am not fully certain. I'm blind, by the way.
Yes, I do recall.
It's just hard for people to know, because it's not something you want to let people know. I mean, I know I got the bandana around the eyes, but I mean, like, people really don't know. People just think it's a style. But thank you for listening.
Yes. All right, Jaeger kind of just runs down the way he had said, and I look for Sun Kappa if he's the cook.
All right, you go down to Sun Kappa, and they are cooking a meal with vegetation. It seems to be some kind of pseudo grill that they are working on. Some sort of like it was a part of the ship, but they've sort of rigged with it a little bit so the flame's a little bit more open, somewhat dangerously. But this room's not made. This particular room isn't made of wood, so not as dangerous. And they go ham on the meals, and for this reason, they say it's like, oh, how's it going? Bring that stuff over here, why don't you? Unless it's your rations. There's your dragon friend was sort of picky about where his food was going, so he kind of held on to it. You know what? Fair. He paid for it. It's all his.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weird guy, I'll admit. I personally only have him around to use his shaved off crystals as selling items. But enough about that. Yep, I put the 16 meat rations and then 16 veggie rations. You guys can use these however you want for the meals.
Wait, weren't they vegetarians?
Huh?
Weren't they vegetarians?
That is a myth. Maybe.
Gotcha.
Yes, we have not physically heard, which is why Jaeger did decide to buy half and half. Because, like I said, my character's okay with veggies, but I know people like meat, and I bought meat too.
Hey, everybody eats veggies. Some people can eat meat. It's okay. Well, I mean, not really. I think some people can eat veggies. I have no concept. I just cook, man. I just cook,
Oh
man.
yeah, Son Kappa, here you go. There are 32 rations for the entire ship here. I hope some of my other members are a little bit more giving with their rations too, because I mean, obviously we are taking right on the ship. But if not, you guys do have fishing tackles, right?
Oh yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, we got a bunch of fishing because that's usually how we get our meals around here. But we're at port, so we're gonna enjoy some land food for now. But we got some fishing tackles and many other supplies for fishing in the supply hole on the other side of the stairs. And
Ah,
and other than that, like behind the stairs. But other than that, I say get yourself acquainted. I hope you don't mind, but I hear we have some other people joining us on the ship other than your crew. And, get comfortable. We have some other rooms. Claim yours. As you do that, you walk off, and you do see that Zed is there. He's already made his room his own and is checking his supplies as you see each other in the doorway. You see a couple rooms. There is one where there's like a board attached to a wall and a pillow, like I described earlier. The one with the hammock, and then one additional one with a bed. There are 6 rooms. One of them has already been claimed, so you could claim one of those rooms or go exploring around the ship for something else. But that's your situation.
does the hammock affect your sleeping pattern?
Nope.
Ah, yes, I take the hammock.
Tell them to make a potion with black cap, mushroom, wyvern poison, dream lily, hag finger, and drink it. Tell them it's not poison, but it is. Actually, I won't lie. I am very much gonna make a character who is, I keep forgetting what they are, but they're like half snake people.
Oh,
Uh,
1T?
I think it's in 1T. Because I want to do something where like I buy like the strong poisons and then like at the early game just sort of like mix that with all the things that they consume because they're immune to poison, and then just continuously eat those items, and then when they pass the food off to their enemies, or if someone steals their items and eat it, they will be affected by the poison. It's a fun idea I want to experiment with in the future, but right now, uh, that's what's going on. By going back to the game, you pick your room. Do you want to say anything to Zed, or we're gonna move on to the next person?
All ready to go, Zed.
Oh. Yes.
I'm probably gonna raise your volume now.
Are you accustomed to sea travel?
No, there's no sea where I'm from.
Well, I hope you don't barf. Anyways, as I step out of the thing, I'll be in the room next to you.
Meanwhile, flashback to the desert I'm from.
You have a long flashback of home and the sea-like deserts that ride on the dunes, and you think about the way you used to glide across them and the sun that just felt so right versus this mountain air, this almost close to mountain air weather, this fucking weather, horrible. Fuck it.
Yes. This alpine weather.
Yeah, you're done with it all. But regardless, we'll see what happens.
And then suddenly it goes to like the war noises and fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
You hear a barred chord version of Fortunate Sons.
God damn it. It's always sad. Like Quagmire said, it's always that.
uh What would be? We're gonna have to work on that later. What color would be your? God damn it! Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
What color would my flag be?
Yeah, what color would your people's flag be? Well, we'll discuss it later. It's a whole nation, but I mean, like, we'll talk about it later. It's a whole secret society. Not really. I mean, yeah, it is. We'll talk about it later. But either way, you honestly, considering where you guys are, I imagine a situation where it's like that one scene from Iron Giant where you're one room apart, and you guys like don't fully go to sleep, and you guys lock eyes to see which one of you guys is gonna go to sleep first. But yeah, next one on the ship is going to be Sullivan.
Yes.
So you enter the ship, and same people as last time as you've been before. But I am curious, do you do anything, say anything during this time, or do you just like just walk in and go take your seat?
I'm actually gonna. I guess I'm gonna patrol the ship in a way to make sure that no one's trying to sneak on board because we had that incident the other day.
All right. So as you're walking around, you bump into like a humanoid individual, clad in some armor with a long sword, and they look at you, and then they give you like they shake your hand.
Oh, good morning. How you doing?
No problem. I'm just wondering, you work on the ship or?
No, I'm one of the passengers. Just like we had an incident the other day, so I'm just making sure it doesn't happen again.
What kind of incident?
From what I understand, there was a bunch of thieves.
All right, understood. I'm gonna assume it has something to do with them. One of them, whatchamacallits, harpies. Yeah, they like there's one I've been hearing around town has been stealing people's stuff, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm just gonna assume that's gonna be a situation that kind of solved itself. I just want to see if I'm glad to see a friendly face, you know, a friendly humanoid face. I know you're a dwarf. It's just that he recognizes that as more human.
No, it's kind of like someone saying humanoid, and I'm like, just kind of people. What's the best way? It's kind of like, it's like it's nice to see someone else of my own kind around. And I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? What do you mean by humanoid?
Take that is what you will. Either way.
I am.
What's your name?
Solomon. Solomon Hughes.
Alright.
And yours?
Dilfeed Ironclad. I'm a human with a dwarvish background. But understand, I see us all humanoids as like one and the same. More the same than others. But don't try to think too deep on it. I'm just here on a mission, and I'm just sort of coasting for a while.
Iron Hand or Iron Head? I apologize.
Ironclad, I think I said.
Oh, I misheard that completely. I apologize.
It's alright. It's alright. You see that this man is like he's wearing a cloak that's hiding it, but he has like a bladed weapon, sheathed, a bunch of armor, and a bunch of other tools and armaments.
No, every day you see that type of gear around here.
Yeah, nice. Well, I travel a lot, and there's a lot of dangers out there, you know.
That's good to hear.
Either way, I'm guessing you're gonna also be sleeping in the lower decks. I hear that you're gonna have to pick a room downstairs, so I'll allow you to do that. I just wanted to meet a friendlier face, so.
No, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I should probably ask him what time we having supper.
He'll let you know. Like around noonish, just before it gets dark.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah. So yeah, you go downstairs. You don't have to actually pick a room. Honestly, if anything else, do you want to pick the side with Jaeger on it or the side with Zed on it?
I guess I'm gonna choose the one that's closest to because I'm gonna choose the one that's closest to Strider. Actually, nah, Strider could take care of it. So I'm gonna go to the one near Zed. Fuck it.
All right, so you take the room right next to Zed.
Yeah.
Then the last one, Strider. You enter the ship and see a bunch of figures. Some of them give you the side eye. The more humanoid looking fellows even give you kind of more of like a more like less than subtle look at you because it's like, oh, another person has entered the ship. Um, do you see like a satyr walk up to you, like just kind of like almost prance towards you? It's like as you hear the hard clamps hit the wooden uh, deck of the ship, and he walks over to you and he extends a hand. Hi, my name is Festa Longbottom. Welcome to my ship. I hear you're part of that adventuring party, a part of Crossguard and all that. Yeah, don't worry. It'll be those 11 days will pass by like a breeze. If you wish to assist in any way, let us know. We're about to take sail as soon as the rest of you guys get on the board. Does Strider want to say anything, or?
For the most part, I might be a bit busy with my potions and crafts, but the price. No one let me know. No one let me know. Could you remind me so I can pay you?
He lets you know about the pricing and how that's going to be handled. I'm going to say this right now. We'll handle this more off screen, and we'll pretty much reiterate it, the next episode. We'll clear all things out of it. Like, I'm willing to let this be the one where there's a lot of mistakes, only because there we had like a month and a half break in between that episode and the episode that we started for last month. And then before then, it was holidays, and Adam got sick for like 2 of those weeks. Adam had to deal with craziness on his side for another week, and then we had additional holidays and things. So, with that being out of the way, we'll add those details in the next episode. So, with that, he lets you know. You go down to the lower decks. Do you take the side with Zed on it? Do you take the side with Jaeger on it?
Oh yeah,
Understood. So you get on that side, and that's basically an even split. You guys have a fantastic meal, and that will be the start of next episode. We'll end it with the ship taking sail, and the group is heading to the land of giants. And that's where the session's gonna end. So, anything you guys want to ask? Comments, questions, concerns? Anything you want to throw out there?
How much damage do you need to do in order to cause an explosion?
God damn it.
He wants to know how to sink the ship.
You kind of need to hit it from like the sides of the lower decks, or if anything else with a ship like this size, I don't know. I'd say you probably need to like take a lot of gunpowder and blow up like the lower back of the ship, because you'll take out the fan as well as you'll take out like a nice size hole that can't be easily patched out, or like it'll be sinking from an angle that will be hard to like get rid of water but also patch up.
I'm telling you, we could have had an elephant.
Elephants sink faster, don't you know? But either way.
We would have wanted a hippo.
Yeah, hippos don't sink as
We don't want water bundies right now.
They run in water.
We want a water buffalo.
who bought the seal smacking hammer or club?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the sword of penguin slaying.
Sword or penguin slay.
God.
Well, in essence, I technically do have a penguin smacking hammer, but specifically one, no.
Damn.
Gosh dang it. But yeah, like for the context, all the other characters ended up getting on the ship last. I won't do too much of a hard introduction for them as I did for you guys. And yeah, canonically, the ship takes sail when that's when the session ends, and I think it'll begin the session either while you guys are eating or the next day. No, I think everybody did good, and like for this session, everyone gets 500 EXP. I'll just put it in the chat, and this is group XP.
What's our collective XP already?
So 50.
Yeah, he nailed it.
It's which one?
3750.
Okay, so it is right there.
What was group XP again?
He has it in chat, 500. The group one is 3,750.
Gotcha. I must have missed the session because I have a different number.
What did you have?
I read 3,200.
No, that's literally last session. We just got to 3,750.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No, I didn't record that session. This is what.
Oh, so then you were at 2,700 or 2,750.
Yep. Don't worry, I will assist in killing the goblins.
Oh, I
goblins.
forgot that. I forgot that level 5 is a while later.
Oh, trust me, that's the thing that throws me off every time.
Yeah, but like I
Well,
said,
well, level 6 is even further. It's not even double. It's like more than double.
but yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, with context, yeah, you guys.
Adam,
Yeah, what's up?
did my directions make sense? Because Beyond doesn't give me page numbers for some reason.
I will look at it after I turn off the camera. The thing isn't over yet. But yeah, my headphones died, so I had to make that kind of quickly. So that's basically it. Next Saturday, we should have more members of the party be here, maybe. And then that's it for the most part.